longer needed here.
Are we really okay deleting it?
Noah, how's the test system? Is it easy to work with?
Oh, yeah.
Good, I'm glad to hear that. My name is Keiji Sato, and I'm an SC at Mizowaki Systems. I've been in charge of training Noah Aragaki, who transferred here 3 months ago. And she still hasn't really opened up to me, so it's been a bit of a struggle. But then one day, about the development team for Waku Waku Food System.
Here's the thing. I truly appreciate everything you've all accomplished so far. But from now on, our company will be shifting our budget towards rebuilding the core system. That's the advice of Saruwatari, the consultant, who's been propping me up since I'm still a second-generation CEO with zero real experience or achievements.
Man, he seriously just repeats whatever that consultant says.
Along with that shift, your team's work will move toward AI-driven automation, keeping human involvement to an absolute minimum.
So, you're saying we're no longer needed here?
No, you'll get other tasks. But they could be pretty basic, like routine stuff that won't actually help you develop.
I understand. In that case, I'd like to resign.
You can use up whatever paid leave you still have. Oh, right. Saruwatari says we should probably delete the test system.
Are you sure about that?
Well, please take care of it.
What?
Are we really okay deleting it?
You heard what Mizowaki said.
Right, he'll be the one regretting it later. Serves him right. Achoo.
Why does Noah seem weirdly upbeat today? Anyway, I should at least keep a backup. It seems that after I handed in my resignation, nearly everyone in my department decided to quit too. A week later.
Mizuoki, do you have a minute?
Wow, Yoshizumi, you're incredible. Even though we pulled you in from another department at the last second. The system your team built was a massive hit with the clients. No wonder you're from a top university with top-tier training.
I appreciate it. I wanted to talk to you about the system we're delivering to Waku Waku Foods. I want to restore the backup of that test system that Keiichi left for us, and fine-tune the production system before delivery. Do you happen to know where the manual is? We're kinda lost without it for both the test system and the production build.
The manual? For security reasons, I had them delete the entire test environment along with it.
You had them delete it? Hold on a second. Without the manual, the SAs will have to improvise everything. And did you seriously order the deletion of the test system from the start?
Well, yeah.
Did Saruwatari actually advise you to delete everything?
I'll check. What? You deleted the manual for the test system? Yeah! Thanks to your unclear suggestions, we're really stuck in a bad spot. Hey, hang on a second, alright? Look, I am a consultant who specializes in systems. Meanwhile, you came from finance, and you're still catching up. That's why you reached out for my help, am I correct? But how was I supposed to realize that you don't even get how important a manual is? And all I said was that it might be better to delete the old test data that mimic customer information. But it's your job to give me advice without causing confusion. How are you going to take responsibility for this? This is unbelievable. I'm sorry to say this, but the final decisions rest with the client. That's written clearly in the contract. Are you saying this falls under the exemption clause? Exactly. For now, since the test system itself still exists, all you can do is work with what you've got. I'll provide more detailed guidance from here on. Right now, we can't afford to waste any time. So that's what he said. All we can do is work with what we've got, huh? First of all, sure, Yoshizumi and the folks who transferred in only recently couldn't have known, but some of you worked with Keiichi directly, right? Why didn't anyone stop me earlier? Well, with all due respect, the system we're delivering to Waku Waku Foods was being developed with Keiichi as the lead, so… Wait, you're the head of the development department, so why was Keiichi the lead? Our department changes leader based on each person's strength to help everyone grow. Of course, the final authority and responsibility are mine, but generally speaking, that's how we do things here. So that's how you ran things? You're being incredibly dependent, you know that? Come on, look who's talking. Anyway, we can't push back the deadline, so just make everything work somehow. Make it work, you say? If you hadn't tried to impress the client by shortening the schedule in the first place, then I admit that part was my fault, but this department gets unpredictable requests all the time. Alright, the previous CEO used to say the exact same crap. How did Mizowaki manage to inherit only the worst parts?
Man, I kind of want to change jobs, but my motivation's shot. I wonder if any company would even want to hire me. Hello?
Oh, Keiichi. I need your help with something. Are you free this afternoon?
Huh? Oh, yeah, I'm free. And then 1 month later.
This is amazing. Noah was right. You really are a genius at building test systems.
Thank you.
Keiichi's systems don't just run. They already include complex calculations on par with the production system. And when someone makes a mistake, it explains exactly what went wrong, which is incredible. Thanks to that, every production build we deliver ends up far better because we can learn from all the trial and error.
I can't tell you how flattered I am to hear that.
Well, no wonder you were a core engineer back at Mizowaki Systems. Actually, about your test system, we have a proposal for you.
What is it?
What if we pitched the test system itself to our clients as well?
I see. They'd be able to try it out beforehand, which would help prevent major errors, right?
Exactly. If they know what kind of system they'll be getting, and what kind of mistakes different operations can cause, our workload on fixes will drop dramatically. We've already reached out to a few companies, and the response has been very positive. We can even raise the contract price, so it's a win-win.
If my test system can be of any help, I'd be thrilled if you sold it. But in that case, the delivery schedule might be...
We'll negotiate for extra time, of course. And you're free to update the test system after the initial delivery.
Thank you very much.
All right, I have a meeting now, so I'll leave it here. Keep up the great work.
Thanks, Noah. I never thought you'd reach out to me.
Actually, I've got really bad allergies.
Huh?
I've always admired your skills, and I really wanted to talk to you more. But sometimes when I talk too much, my sneezing and coughing just won't stop. So, I must have seemed so rude, and I'm really sorry for that.
Oh, no, not at all. It was you who offered me this chance, and to be honest, you've really helped me out a lot.
I hope I can keep learning from you from here on out.
Yeah, of course. You really never know how life's gonna turn out, huh? Meanwhile...
Why does Waku Waku Foods even use this formula to calculate their nutritional values?
Well, normally a different formula would make more sense, right?
Definitely. Let's try changing it.
Oh. What? The test system threw an error?
Yeah. After we changed the formula, a bug popped up. If this keeps happening, we won't be able to reproduce the fixes in the test system. So repairing the production system will become extremely difficult.
That's bad. We've been working with Waku Waku Foods for years.
The thing is, when Keiichi was leading the project, every formula and function had detailed explanations in the manual. So everything was easy to understand and easy to improve. The system we provided to Waku Waku Foods was also created by Keiichi, but he left before he could go over the details. So no one fully understands it, and every time we try to fix or adjust something, we risk creating new errors.
Oh, by the way, Saruwatari gave us a brilliant idea. Here it is. We're gonna bring in a high-performance AI to support system development. With this, we should get feedback and explanations throughout the process. Just like Keiichi's test system.
I see. That would fill the gap Keiichi left behind.
Exactly.
Wow, you're in a good mood. What's up?
We got a project from Waku Waku Foods, which just proves Mizowaki Systems really falls apart without you around.
I don't know about that. What I'm really worried about is getting replaced.
Nobody can replace you. If it's AI, it'll just pick the optimal answer without doing any groundwork. And all those tiny gaps will add up and ruin everything.
You think so? Well, if you say so, you're probably right.
Of course.
Wait, another error?
Yes. The system we delivered to Tokimeki Logistics keeps throwing errors over and over.
What do you mean? We ran all kinds of troubleshooting. With the AI in the test environment, right?
We did. But I honestly don't know what's going on.
Don't give me that I don't know what's going on stuff. Find a fix now. Oh, talk about timing. Tokimeki's calling. Hello? What? Wait, you asked Days Corporation to fix it and the issue's now resolved? May I ask what's going on here? Why didn't you request the fix from us in the first place?
They figured that Mizowaki Systems just couldn't handle it.
You've been relying way too much on AI.
What do you mean?
With current technology, AI is great at building correct systems, but it struggles with abnormal case testing, meaning tests where you intentionally trigger errors.
So when a client makes a mistake during operation, the system is far more likely to break.
And since AI keeps generating only the most optimal formulas, it can't easily shift to Tokimeki's unique calculation methods.
Is it really that inflexible? Then why did Saruwatari suggest something like that to us?
Listen, Mizowaki, AI isn't here to replace all human work. One of its benefits is streamlining the tedious tasks humans don't want to spend time on.
But if you continue to use AI in this manner, shoving all the real work onto it, you're guaranteed to end up like this.
No way. Wait a minute. But our company already delivered AI-tested products to multiple clients.
Mizowaki, we have a problem. We're throwing in fixed requests from every client we've got. Please contact the staffing agency and request more hands immediately.
Fixed requests from every client? This could turn into massive lawsuits.
Eiichi never tossed things onto someone else. He built test systems with real care, so the whole team could work comfortably. And he trained us every step of the way. Compared to that, you only relied on AI or Saruwatari. You're not cooperating with others at all, and you're just dumping responsibility on anyone you can. That approach won't fly.
At Days Corporation, they keep the deadlines reasonable, the pressure low, and we all get to work as a real team. If Mizowaki Systems wants to survive, the first person who needs to respect the employees and work with them is you, Mizowaki.
Mind your own business. Dang it. This isn't how it was supposed to go. How's the correction work going? Are we making progress?
We're short-staffed. Were you able to get reinforcements?
Huh? But the AI is gonna support us, so we'll be fine, right?
The whole point is that AI isn't reliable, which is why we're stuck fixing everything manually. Don't tell me. You didn't even call the staffing agency.
First, we need to determine who's responsible. I'm pretty sure Saruwatari is taking the blame for this.
This is not the time for that. It's too late. Man, if we'd only stopped Keiichi from leaving back then.
Keiichi has nothing to do with this.
After that, Mizowaki Systems poured an enormous amount of time into fixes, and some clients even filed claims for damages, pushing the company deep into the red. Naturally, even Saruwatari gave up, saying there was nothing more he could do. A general meeting was held, and Mizowaki was removed for compliance violations, with the previous CEO returning. But of course, the work environment never improved. The losses kept piling up, and the company went under. More lawsuits followed, drowning the Mizowaki family in debt. They had caused trouble across several industries, so finding new jobs became nearly impossible. And they ended up working full-time in low-paying roles while their failures spread as rumors everywhere. Meanwhile, what do you think of this system?
It looks great.
Wow, pollen season is really hitting hard, but
This build is amazing. I'll send you a list of all the highlights in a minute.
ever since she started texting with me more, our communication's gotten way smoother than before. But she keeps blowing up my phone even off the clock. Kinda makes me think she might actually have a thing for me. Enjoyed the video?
Then smash that like button and subscribe.